I got you to click the video, didn't I? You're like, oh shit, how the fuck am I gonna make a shit ton of money with this new skill? Hold on, buddy. Hold on. There's no easy green button in life. In fact, that wouldn't make life fun, would it? It'd be quite boring. Let I digress. No, the reason why I wanted to make this video is I want to talk about a skill that is applicable to anybody, that is applicable in any country. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, or purple or pink or red or whatever. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It doesn't matter the age you are. It's applicable for anybody, anywhere, in any fashion. What I'm about to talk about is probably the most important thing in human civilization. Literally, in human civilization. See, there's a law of the jungle, and the law of the jungle is this. It's not the smartest. Mind you, that matters. It's not the strongest. Mind you, that matters as well. No, it's the most adaptable. Now, being adaptable is a combination of wit and strength. Now, you can have really smart people. I know a bunch of really smart individuals that are dumb as a brick. They don't act on their action. They're smart up here, but have zero action. I know a lot of strong individuals. Once again, they're strong, but they don't know how to utilize their strength. They're not adaptable. Adaptability wins. So what is the skill that I'm talking about? The skill that I'm talking about is meta learning. The ability to be adaptable and agile to learn a new skill very fast. And this is the key to success in producing value. All sorts of value. Value for finances, value for relationships, value for health, value for anything that you want to accomplish in life. And so what is meta learning? Meta learning, for the most part, is based on first principles. And what first principles is, I made a video about this. There's a link below this video for first principles. And so the whole notion of meta learning is, okay, there's something that you want to pick up. You can pick anything. You can say coding, you can say marketing, you can say accounting, you can say whatever you want. And as opposed to the traditional route, what people would do is they would spend the same linear fashion learning a skill, going A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well, the mind doesn't work that way. The mind is very exponential. And when you really understand a domain topic, for the most part, you don't have to learn everything. You have to learn very specific principles of that domain to be able to understand that. And so it's becoming a generalist as opposed to a specialist. And so having the ability to open up your mind to meta learn things on a quicker scale gives you this competitive advantage. See, most people are traditionalists. Most people are herd mentality. Most people fall into the camp, as Rene Girard talks about, in mimesis, where people follow what everybody else does. Case example, COVID right now. Most people are literally doing this. I'm going to follow that. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong, but the very notion of you agreeing with the general populace without doing your own due diligence, without using critical thinking, puts you into the group of mimesis. Not thinking for yourself, but thinking in groupthink. Groupthink is very fucking dangerous. And so with the ability to meta learn, the ability to dissect knowledge in such a way that you get the absolute fine principles of that set, let's say domain, gives you a fucking massive head start. Think about this. You have two people. Each person is going after the same thing. Let's say both of them want to become a developer. First person will do the traditional way. Oh, I'm going to go to the boot camp. I'm going to follow this. I'm going to do that. The second person will do the meta learning aspect, where it's like, wait a second. What are the most fundamental things I need to learn as a coder? Maybe they're smarter. Maybe with the meta learning, they go after a mentor right away. Or they go to companies and start talking to companies. Hey, what's a specific skill that you need? Out of all the languages that you use, out of all the different stacks you use, what is the primary stack that you use? And how can I start learning that stack today? So you want to cut through 90% of the bullshit. It's pretty much like 10% of things really matter to accomplish something. So you got to make a heuristic checklist of understanding what is the priority, what is the fundamental things within this domain that I want to learn about that matters the fucking most. No different than a book. You and I pick up a book, 80% is fucking fluff, isn't it? You read through, it's like, what the fuck am I reading? What the fuck is this? This shit, it's garbage. There's few chapters that really do matter. Great book to learn about meta learning about reading is How to Read a Book by Mortimer Adler. Fantastic example of meta learning. Understanding that there's very key things that you should take away from any domain subject that you want to learn about, as opposed to becoming the specialist and following the traditional aspect. Listen, guys. Things are not going to be the fucking same. Things are going to be much more difficult right now. Things are going to be flipped upside down. And in this state of chaos, in this vacuum, there's two types of people. There is a person that's going to fight, and there's a person that's going to fucking run away. I said this before. You got to pick which type of person you're going to be. You're going to be the person that runs, or you're going to be the person that fights. I hope you're the person that fights. I hope you fight for what you want to get in life. I hope you have the grit. I hope you have the strength. I hope you have the agility. And through meta learning, you have all these, you have the ability to adapt quickly. Imagine if I plop you in another country, no language, no nothing. What would you do? Would you just sit there and sulk and accept it as status quo? Or would you figure out, how do I grind? How do I figure out, how can I move around? What is the most important things in my circumstance, in my environment right now that I must focus on? And this is a secret to meta learning. It's not about, well, I'm going to follow the traditional way. Well, I'm just going to wait and see what things happen. No, meta learning is a fact, or the thesis, or meta learning is the philosophy of being quick and agile and learning the most fundamental fucking things you need to learn within a subject. And this gets you fucking so much more ahead of anybody else. If you can learn something 10 times faster than somebody else, you win. If you can execute something 10 times faster than somebody else, you win. If you can obviously adapt 10 times faster than somebody else, you fucking win. And that's how you win. The number one skill for you to get ahead in life, the number one skill for you to make money and whatever the fuck you want to do, whatever it is, man, whatever it is, sky's the limit, is to focus on the ability to meta learn, to adapt quicker, and to fucking execute. If you guys enjoyed this video, I want you to leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts on meta learning. As well, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.